What are the most important consulting skills for the beginning of your career? Hi everyone, my name is Johannes Niari and welcome to this channel. Welcome to Mastering Consulting. On this channel, I want to help you to learn the necessary skills that you need in your first 2 years in consulting to have a successful career, but also to live a balanced life. And today I want to answer the question, what are the most important consulting skills for the beginning of your career? And when I started in consulting, I focused on one thing and one thing only, and this was to focus on the hard skills. So what I did was to learn everything about PowerPoint, Excel, consulting tools like problem solving and so on, in order, to be able to do these kind of tasks like building Excel models, like building PowerPoint presentations and making great slides, and also being good in doing research and so on. And to be honest, this was the reason why I received an offer after every internship in consulting that I did. Because the first factor that, consultancies look for if they work with interns or junior consultants, is the question, do they know the basics? Do they know how to work with PowerPoint, Excel? Do they know how to do research interviews? So do they know all the consulting tools that you need at the beginning of the career? And this is, the first skill set that you should learn. It's what I call the hard skills. So this means that you learn PowerPoint, that you learn Excel, that you learn consulting tools, and with consulting tools, I mean, things like doing research, doing interviews, problem solving, and so on. And the reason for that is that, especially at the beginning of your career, you will do a lot of work, in PowerPoint, in Excel, and also, doing research or something like that, because this is, the basic task of any consultant, because we work so much in PowerPoint because everything we do, we communicate through the slides, or most of it we communicate through the slides. Also, we do a lot of analysis, so this means we work a lot with Excel, and of course we need to get some information, we need to solve problems. That's why we need to master these consulting tools. So this is skill set number one, and this is where it really would start, is to learn the consulting skills, to learn the hard skills like PowerPoint, like Excel, and the consulting tools. Well, my career progressed, and once I joined consulting, I learned, I realized that only the hard skills, they only get you so far. So it was great for my career start, and this was certainly the reason why I got the offers. But after a half a year in consulting, I realized, okay, my responsibility grows. I'm not only responsible for doing PowerPoint slides, doing Excel, or applying consulting tools, but I'm also involved in the communication with the client. I had a lot of tasks to do, so I needed to organize a little bit. We were a large consulting team, so I had to learn how to work in projects, and this was kind of the next step and the next kind of skill set that I personally needed to learn. And this was basically, to learn how to communicate effectively with the client, with the team, because communication is such a huge part of consulting. So I learned about all the storytelling concepts like top-down communication. I had to learn how to build rapport, how to really build relationship with people. I also had to learn how to sell in meetings, okay, how to structure a meeting, how to, be able to sell the concepts that we develop in meetings. On the other hand, I also needed to learn how to organize, how to prioritize, because in the first years of consulting, I had so many tasks, especially in the first year of consulting, actually, so many tasks that were thrown at me. So I had to prioritize, I had to schedule my day, I had to really make sure that everything's under control. And also I had to learn how to work in a project team, because, I was now between the project manager and the intern. So I really had to make sure that the entire work process within the consulting team runs very smoothly. So I really had to learn that. And this is the second skill set that I recommend to learn at the beginning, and these are the soft skills. So I always summarize, the communication skills, the organization skills, and then also the project work or project team skills in that bucket. And this is, in my opinion, the second skill set that you should learn. Well, when I further progressed in my consulting career, and now we are making a jump forward, and this was like the second year, I was very, very good in the hard skills. I also, was pretty good for my seniority in my soft skills. But, I still worked a lot, and I kind of had a small burnout, okay, a little burnout. So I got really sick, and I had to make a sick leave for a couple of months because I was tired. I really kind of had low energy, and I didn't feel very well. So I took a break, and when I went back, I realized for myself, okay, if I want to stay in consulting for the long run, so if I really I want to have a career in consulting, then I need to change my approach, because the first 1.5 years, I would say, I was only focused on consulting career, or making progress, working a lot, having a great project performance. But what I completely forgot was that the other part is also important, to manage your private life, to think about, okay, or to take care about, that you have times where you can relax, that you have times where you can take care of your body, that you take your time, to build friendships, and to, invest in your partnership. So this is something that I had to learn the hard way, and that really became important for me when I went back into consulting. And I also realized that after 1 or 2 years, I really had a lot of challenges. So I didn't get promoted in the same pace that I wanted. It was sometimes tough, because I had to struggle, or I struggled with the motivation, and I had many mindset challenges. So this is the third stage that I would recommend for you. This is the third level of skill sets that I always recommend, and this is to really learn how to have a healthy work-life balance, and how to develop a strong mindset. Because if you want to play the consulting game in the long run, then you have to understand that it's really important that you have to ensure that you have a healthy work-life balance, and you also need to develop the strong mindset, because otherwise it's not really sustainable. If you go all out every single day, then you only get so far, because there will be a point where your body, where your mindset just says, okay, I don't want anymore, and then it shuts down. So I really recommend it, and this is the third skill set that we talk about, that you learn about how to get a healthy, or how to build a healthy work-life balance, and how to develop a strong mindset that really helps you, to do this job in the long run. So to summarize, if people ask me the question, what skills should I learn if I join consulting? I always say, okay, you have to learn 3 skill sets. The first one is the hard skill set, like PowerPoint, like Excel, like consulting tools. The second one is that you learn the soft skills, like, for example, communication, organization, how to work in project teams. And the third one is that you learn how to have a healthy work-life balance, and how to develop a strong mindset. So if you are at the beginning of your career, I highly recommend that you focus on these skills. Start with the hard skills, then move to the soft skills, and then think about work-life balance and mindset. And if you want to learn these skills, then please check out my free masterclass in the link below, because there I give you more insights, more tips on how to do that. So please check that out. It's completely for free. Hope to see you there. If you have any questions or any comments, then please leave them down below. Also subscribe to this channel if you don't want to miss any new video here about consulting skills in your consulting career. And with that being said, I wish you a great day. Hope to see you soon. Goodbye, Johannes.